But some players that are in free agency that might have a shot at making other teams contenders, the free agent wide receivers. You got the list right here. And when I first look at the list, you got Jacoby Myers, Juju Smith-Schuster, Alan Lazard, our very own DJ Chark, which we will expound upon, Paris Campbell, Darius Slayton, Marvin Jones, Mecole Hardman, Noah Brown, and Jarvis Landry. And when I first look at this list, there's a lot of average to okay to good. I see a couple guys who used to be great, like a Jarvis Landry, for example, but he's obviously past his prime. Braylon, you're obviously the expert here on wide receivers. Is there anyone on this list that would intrigue you if you were an NFL GM?
DJ Chark definitely intrigued me if I'm a GM. I saw what he was able to do in Jacksonville 2 years ago, and also what he did towards the end of the year last year. I mean, he looked like he really was finding himself, kind of like the guy we saw in training camp on Hard Knocks. So definitely would intrigue me. A 6'3" guy that can get down the field, stretch it vertically. He would intrigue me. Mecole Hardman would intrigue me. If I'm looking for that third receiver that runs the trick plays, slants in and out, some of those routes you saw in the Super Bowl, as well as jet sweeps, because he's still a fast guy, small guy, used to handling the ball, doesn't play a ton, but the times he comes in, plays are designed for him. If you run an offense style like that, why not look for a guy like that? I know the Colts have done that in the past with receivers like that. It could be a good spot for me. It could be a good player if you're looking for that. And outside of that, Lazard is still interesting. Like, Lazard's one of those players where...
That's my guy.
Like, he's one of those players where there's sometimes I can convince myself that this is a guy I can see being my number 2 wide receiver, having some high production and me trust him. And there are other times I watch Alan Lazard, I'm like, this guy doesn't get it. This guy is waiting for Devontae Adams to come out somewhere and save him. He just doesn't feel like he's ready to take that next leap to, real tough 2, possibly 1. So, interesting list, but... DJ Chark's probably the guy on that list that will interest me the most, and Mecole Hardman in certain offenses.
Speaking of DJ Chark, if you're the Detroit Lions, would you resign DJ Chark?
I would.
Ooh, okay.
I would. Because I don't think DJ Chark is going to command anywhere over $15 million. I don't think he will.
You think he's going to get a 50% increase? He made 10 last year.
Well, it was like I say he won't get past 15.
Okay.
So he won't get past 15. He made 8. He didn't get the incentives to get to 10.
Got it.
But it's like they really were trying to try him at the 10 to get to the 15. So I think if they like him, they're going to have to come somewhere between 13.8 and 15. So you're going to have Jameson Williams, rookie deal. He's going to be a guy that, as you want to implement more into the system, you got a guy that's proven over there as a second guy, and then you got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think you could do some damage with them as you're building Jameson Williams to be what he's going to be. So